Movement straight ahead. Bravo team on me. Alright, we are back here yet again with some more cultured survival action with our girl Juno. And we're currently on the main quest. We've done every side mission thus far, which is hopefully leading us towards the best ending, obviously. So at the moment, we're finally now focusing on acquiring the APC in order to get out of this, zone that's been overrun by the infected zombies, right? So we already found the fuel. We found that very early on. Now we have to locate the APC. Now there's two places that we haven't searched here just yet that I guess we have to. One is this building here, and the other one is going down underground. Now going down underground leads me to believe it's going to be more crocodilo action, which was a little bit terrifying to me, honestly. So let's go inside of here, although keep in mind now that we're dealing with the running zombie variety. And also, what are the chances you find an APC inside of... Oh, jeez! Inside of a building, Falcon, you're right. The chances are very low, but this building could lead to some sort of, back exit that leads to the APC, so, I'm not putting anything past this game at this point.
Ooh, piece of candy.
As a matter of fact, we only have a knife left, so after this, we have to go pew-pew action anyway. Can of food. Come walk down, you coward. Got him. Okay. Now, we have no choice but to go pew-pew. Tactical pistol. Are we loaded? Not really. Now we are. Okay. So, we got a entrance through there. There's a complex electronic lock at the door. Looks like you'll need a key card to get through. Surprised you can't just hack it, Juno. Oh. Another one approaching. Oh my god, look who it is. Wait, what the? Hold your fire. Well. Look what the dog dragged in. This fine-ass engineer. You. Just shoot him right there. I guess they're probably holding guns to her, right? In all my glory. You asshole, I oughta... Oh no, hang on there, Junes. You don't want to make any sudden moves. I've easily got you outgunned. You must have been a feisty one to find your way back here after we left you in the shithole, but you're not gonna win this gunfight. And I'd hate to gun down such a fine ass. No. I've got other uses in mind for an ass like that. Still a huge asshole, huh? Language, little lady. Go fuck yourself. I've heard what you did in the sanctuary zone, you monster. Charming. Look, we can argue all day. It'll get both of us nowhere. Now, I think I know full well why you're here in this sector. You appear to have heard about my grand takeover, so I suppose you've met with Natasha. Look, you after this, right? You see what I meant? Oh, it's silly to find an APC inside of a vehicle, Falcon. Nope, maybe not the APC itself, but the keys to it. Gavin aims his pistol straight at Juno. I ain't kidding. Juno has little choice but to turn and leave. Well, what does that mean for us? Oh, jeez. It means don't walk back in there. I mean, I'm thinking maybe lead a big giant zombie mob in there. But then again, how do you do that without yourself getting bladed by them in the process or overrun yourself? It's a very good point. What I do love, though, is this tactical pistol.
I can't believe you've done this.
That's Billy right there, isn't it? I forgot what voice I gave this dude. It's been a while. I mean, it was like one scene only. I guess we'll give him something new. Who doesn't matter? Well, look who it is. The prodigal child returns. I don't ever remember being your prodigal child, Billy. Figure of speech. Well then, are you one of Gavin's lackeys sent to finish me off? He needed to have bothered. Between his last batch of goons and the infected crawling over the place. Pretty sure I'm done for. Why the hell would I be working for Gavin? That asshole's the one who left me stranded on my outing. Oh, so you were the poor soul I heard about. Seems like we got a common enemy in Gavin then. Don't expect that to me now help you. Bleed to death for all I care. Oh, sweetheart, feel free to watch me die. I know I deserve that animosity, but I think you want to hear my last words. Oh, yeah? Yeah, this here building was the main suits HQ, you see? And the top dog's office is right here. Only thing is, it's locked up tight. But yours truly has the key card right here. Yeah, we've seen that room already. Courtesy of Richard Harvey, the producer. Former head of Brooktown Satin Sanctuary Zone. Well, I say courtesy of, but I mean looted from his dismembered body. Uh-huh. And you're just giving this out of the kindness of your black little heart? Is that so hard to believe? Quite. Seeing as you never do shit for free. Clever. Well, put it this way. I'm about to perish and I'm in no shape to exact my revenge on Gavin, but you can. The reason Gavin is after me is because... me ain't for petty revenge, it's because he wants the keycard that you now have. See, a group of survivors who revolted against Gavin and holed up west of here, they don't know why that whole place is wired up with remote alarms. One click from the top suit's office, and every single infected in the area will be drawn there like moths to a flame, while the infected are thusly distracted. Gavin and his merry band will likely make their escape. Oh, it takes one asshole to know another asshole. That what you were gonna do? Please, I'm not needlessly cruel. My intentions were to seize control of the terminal and send the infected to Gavin, before he could use it against me. Me and my boys stormed this place, hoping to take them by surprise, but Gavin must have realized I had the keycard and responded faster than I expected. Had ourselves a grand old war. Now, both of our forces are either dead or infected. Still, you seem to have no trouble getting past these infected somehow, so you should be able to finish off what I started. While I really couldn't care less about those survivors, I assume you do. What with your bleeding heart and all. So, you won't let Gavin have that keycard. Now, using that keycard, you could get to the safety of Harvey's office and access his terminal. Then instead of triggering the alarm of those hapless survivors, you could trigger the alarm for whatever place Gavin is holed up in. Hey, that's kind of what I said, how we could figure out a way to kind of get the zombie mob to him. There it is. And let that bastard get eaten alive by the whole product of his sins. So in the end, you're using me. What can I say? A leopard never changes its spots, am I right? Billy lets out an erratic jerk of his neck towards Juno. His breathing is harsh and labored. His irises seem cloudy and green. Ooh. Shit, you're... infected, yeah. Yeah, I know. Damn. I was hoping to bleed to death before it came to this, but... looks like the infection's taken hold and my body's actually recovering. And mutating. Well, looks like this is the end of the line, sweetheart. I'll be damned if I'm gonna turn into a freak show, so... see you later. Billy pulls a pistol out of his bloodied clothes and aims straight at his temple, then gives Juno a final wink before pulling the trigger. See you later. Well, I mean, he wasn't a good person, but maybe the lesser of two evils. Although, in reality, it was more of a, I'm going down because of this jerk, so I'm making sure he goes down with me too, right? So, yeah, I don't know. Okay, so review sanctuary systems, review personal blogs, and activate distress alarms. Entry 46, the power is failing in the sanctuary after a ride from statin damage to key generator. We need to find a suitable replacement. I've approved an outing to the Greer sector. We must keep the power running. The outing leader, Gavin, has requested an oddly large amount of munitions though. Oh, so this happened. This was right before we went to the start of the game. Anyway, when we went out with Gavin and he left us behind and everything. Damn it all. That a-hole Gavin, he's turned traitor on us. Well, he won't get past the perimeter. I'll gun him down myself. Betrayal everywhere. Gavin must have set some kind of deal with the rebels and Stanton. Simultaneous attacks from the inside and outside. We're done for. We must send word to Fort Patton. General Hawk will rescue us, I'm certain. I will buy time for pretending to negotiate with the rebels until the armies arrives. Rather than go too Billy got that card off of your dead body, huh? Okay, so reception would be the front. Canteen, main office. He's in the staff room, is it? I guess the staff room. The alarm blares out from the staff room where Gavin and his men have barricaded themselves, and soon the air is filled with the hair-raising sound of an infected horde rushing into the building. Juno hears the infected charging to the staff room, drawn there by the alarm shrills blaring. There are panic screams, and soon the air is filled with the sound of rapid gunfire and infected groaning. And then, utter silence. How's it going back there, Gavin? Things don't look too good for you, my friend. There's our key. So I'm curious, do I not need to go downstairs to, or at least underground to the sewers? I guess not. Wrong! Oh, good. Oh, good. Crocodile time again. Okay, well. Oh, there they are. Now let's see how strong the gun is against Crocodile. 2 will not do it. 2 will not do. Let me flee a bit here. Let me reload. That one missed. That one apparently also missed. Okay. We just gotta go because my cooldown. Okay. Now, assuming those did miss, which I think they did, it seems like maybe 3 shots is what we're looking for here. You know, the shotgun also works really good against them. 1 is enough to bring them down, but there it is. Just don't let them get close. Shoot 3 off and we should be fine. And I guess what we're doing is probably going underground directly under the APC. And we're going to basically just emerge up there. Conveniently so, obviously, because, you know, it's a video game, so these things just happen so conveniently. Okay, yeah, so we're still here where I thought we were supposed to be at. Looks like he sealed the door before the infected could break through. Bled out shortly after, though. Here it is, the APC. Let's see if everything is in place for this bad boy to go. Got the right key here, and I've got the fuel ready to go. Yes, looks like I'm all set. Absolutely. Getting into the APC, Juno revs it up and bursts through the garage doors. Infected that are drawn to the noise are promptly mowed down by the APC's reinforced hood. Holy crap, this thing's awesome. Any other vehicle in her way are unceremoniously knocked aside by the APC, and she drives back to the safe zone. The police guarding the barricades stare at the APC in awe as it slowly trundles in. Alright. Well, what now? That's a very good question. Who do I need to report to is what I'm wondering here. Good evening, Juno. How may I be of assistance? I found the APC, Doctor. Truly brilliant news. With this, we will be able to organize the evacuation of the safe zone. And just in time, too. Supplies were running painfully low. Where can we go, though? I've got a place in mind. There is a military installation a few days' drive from here, Fort Patton. Which is, I believe, what we read about, Richard Harvey, the guy from, the producer, or the guy from the Suits HQ that mentioned General Hawks or whatever. The military? I hear they closed themselves off and went into isolation after the outbreak. Will they help? In normal circumstances, I dare say they wouldn't lift a finger. But fear not, I happen to know the commander of the Fort Patton, and we have something he wants. We do? Oh yes, the sample you brought me is a huge part of that, Juno. You were a great asset even before you found that APC. Now, I must begin organizing the evacuation at once. Come speak to me once again you are ready to leave. Word spreads quickly of Juno's feat in bringing the APC back to the safe zone. Paramedics, police, and city workers alike rally to organize the surviving civilians. Soon the makeshift convoy is ready. A mismatch of police cars, ambulances, trucks, and civilians' vehicles all arrayed behind the APC, which takes the lead in clearing the roads. The convoy soon sets off. Fortified by Casey and her crew, even the weakest vehicles in the convoy are heavily armored and souped up, allowing them to easily drive through any resistance they encounter on the roads. Soon the convoy has left the Brookside Sand Sanctuary Zone. Having stocked up on plenty of fresh water before departing, Sophia and her crew of paramedics are able to keep everyone healthy. So this is why we had to do those side quests then, to get everybody there. Because see, they're specifically singling out Tasha or Cassie, you know, basically souping up the vehicles by doing her quest, getting the tools. And Sophia, the water that we got by getting the water back up and running. Near the end of the journey, food supplies run low. Led by Natasha and Rebecca, the other side quest, the police organize the scavenging runs that are hugely successful. So without doing those quests, this wouldn't have gone down, and I wonder how things would have changed for, well, I mean, for us getting there. Maybe we'd only get there, not anybody else. They suffer minimal losses due to the combination of Rebecca's keen logistical mind and Natasha's expert battlefield leadership. As a result, the convoy is kept well fed for the rest of the journey. Finally, the exhausted convoy comes before the gates of Fort Patton. Juno sitting in the back of the APC when she hears Meted yelling in the distance. Oh, and gunshots too. That's a good welcome. Looks like there's a situation. What's going on? The soldiers from Fort Patton have fired warning shots. The convoys have been forced to halt. Damn, it's so close. Are they seriously going to turn away a whole convoy of survivors? What should we do? Oh, we need to get to Dr. Peters down here as soon as possible. He mentioned he had some pull with the commanding officer here. I'll run and fetch him. He's at the back of the convoy tending to the most injured survivors. In the meantime, I trust you to try and negotiate with the military. Got it. I'll do my best. Oh yeah, sure. Just send me over here to negotiate with the military. Who are you? Oh, I used to be a random electrician. Movement straight ahead. Bravo team on me. Step back, ma'am. This is your last warning. Okay, calm down. Now, get back in your vehicles and leave the premises immediately. Please, we've got injured people among us and we need your help. Injured people? Yes, we've got multiple... Ma'am, that only adds to the risk of us bringing potential infected into the base. I apologize, but you must leave. I mean, that's the last thing I probably would have said myself, honestly. What? How can you do this? Soldier, wait. Please, reconsider. I'll vouch for all of these people. I personally went over each and every one of them and they are absolutely free of the infection. You're a doctor? Yes, I am. Look, sir, it doesn't matter if they aren't infected. We still... Look, tell your commanding officer that Dr. Theodore Peters is standing before his front door. Please, just do this one favor for us and we'll leave if your commander still refuses to take us in. Please, do the right thing. A full minute of silence passes, then the soldiers reaches into the handheld radio. Castle, this is Bravo 2-1, come in, over. Go for Castle Actual, over. Castle Actual, be advised, we got a large civilian convoy here in front of the Sierra Gulf. We're requesting permission to enter, over. Hard negative, Bravo 2-1, turn them back immediately. Castle Actual, convoy has a potential principal with them, over. One Theodore Peters. Bravo 2-1, verify the identity of the principal, over. The soldiers look questioningly at Dr. Peters. HAF2. Castle Actual, principals requesting verification code with Hotel Alpha Fox 2. Say again, Hotel Alpha Fox 2. Affirmative, Bravo 2-1, let the convoy through, over and out. Well, I'll be damned. So you'll let us through? Yes, ma'am. Seems that way. Clear the barricade. Act 3. Here we go. Could be the final act, too. I was more tired than I thought. That was a good rest. Guess I should look around the compound and see if everyone's settled. Guess we'll see if we could probably find some people we know. I think that's Cassie over there. A heated argument appears to be going on nearby. Oh, and Sophia, right. This is outrageous. We haven't seen Dr. Peters since we got here. I assure you, ma'am, that Dr. Peters wants for nothing. In the meantime, please return to your desk. Damn it, man. At least let me see him. I'm his assistant. My apologies, but my orders are very clear. No one is to... Sophia, what's going on here? Ah, Judo Townsend. Yeah, that's me. Excellent. I trust you are rested. The commander's expecting you over at HQ. The commander? Yes, ma'am. Please proceed to the HQ when you are ready. It is the building director that across from this one. And for you, ma'am, I have told you all I am permitted to. Excuse me. Let's see if this is the right building. You are not clear to go through here, ma'am. Okay, well. Maybe it's still the right building, but not exactly that area. Let's see, we'll keep wandering through here. I wonder if I can check out these computers. No. Okay. Every time I see one that's on, I'm always getting some information from them. Is this the right place? Homeway with a beret, that must be it. Ah, there she is. Miss Juno Townsend. Savior of the Brookside Sanctuary. I've been expecting you. Hello, you have met me at a disadvantage, sir. You are... Oh, it's the General Hogtitle that we read from in the, Richard journal. Do forgive me. I must introduce myself. I'm General Nathan Howe, commanding officer of this military complex. Oh, so we have you to thank for letting us stay here safely, and for nearly leaving us to the mercy of the infected. Indeed, I suppose you were wondering why I asked to see you. A little, yes. Before I begin, I'd like to assure you that Dr. Peters is entirely safe. I must have been told some among your number had been inquiring after him. He's currently being hosted in a secure environment for his own protection, fret not. Do I get to meet him and confirm your words? Perhaps you will. It all depends on your performance. Dr. Peters seems to believe you are a ringer. I heard on his account of your exploits, and they are, in a word, impressive. I would be lying if I said I did not intend, or do I did an individual such as yourself, yet I'm a cynic at heart. Let me be blunt. I do not trust you. It is not a slight against your person. I trust nothing and no one that I have not tested myself. If you are truly as impressive as he believes, prove it to me. Thusly assured, I will have no problem with you meeting with Dr. Peters. In fact, I would insist on you meeting with him. You're in command of an army. What use could you have for me? Oh, indeed, I am in command of a reasonably large force. But there are certain objectives that require finesse over firepower. It is why special forces units exist. Sometimes more is not better. So what would you have me do? Very good, Miss Townsend. Straight to the point. You see, with the arrival of Dr. Peters and the research that he brings with him, an objective of great urgency has come up. We must retake the city center. When the outbreak first broke out, it is the most concentrated. There lies his precious samples that Dr. Peters needs in order to further his research. The fastest route from here to the city center is by using the interstate highway via the Jamesway Bridge. However, the bridge to the city is raised when the outbreak occurred in hopes of stemming the tide. As we know now, it did not work. Thus, I request of you to lower the bridge, so that I may send a strike force into the city center to retrieve the samples that the doctor needs. And do I have a choice in whether or not I get to accept this mission? Frankly, no. You and your fellow civilians are here by Dr. Peters' invitation, and I have thus far allowed you to rest and recuperate here. Yet, I see no reason to keep you around if you cannot earn your keep. Rations of medicine are precious resources at such times. Resources I am not inclined to spend upon wastrels, but resources I'm happy to part with in exchange for service rendered. Am I being clear? Crystal. Excellent. Now, go to the armory. My quartermaster will be expecting you. It's the building east of here. Get equipped, and when you are ready, I will send you an escort. Okay, who here is gonna deck me out? You? Shades? Well, if it isn't the new ringer. Right then, let me introduce myself. I am the quartermaster of Fort Patton, Major Lindsley Taylor. That means if you want bullets, you come to me. Bigger, better guns, you come to me. Food and water, you come to me. Everything comes through me. Now, as per General Honk's request, I've been told I gotta keep you geared up. I really don't like parting with my stock frivolously, and I really don't like it when I have to piece it out to a civvy like you. Still, orders are orders, so here you go. Two soldiers snap to attention when they spot Juno. Good day, ma'am. General Hawk sent us to be your escorts. Your ride's prepared and ready. Just say the word and we'll be on our way. Accompanied by her armed escorts, Juno is taken to a military APC, buckled in and taken away. The APC trundles along the roads, meeting with relatively little resistance. Like Hawk promised, it appears that the roads leading to the bridge have been cleared by the forward party. After some time, the APC grinds to a halt. The soldiers open the doors and motion for Juno to exit. Here we are at the Jamesway Bridge. Or, well, slightly outside of the Jamesway Bridge proper. We call it Point Bravo. This is as far as the forward party goes. Concentration of bogies on the bridge is an absolute nightmare. It would take an entire battalion to take the bridge through brute force, but General Hawk seems to think you'll be able to do it alone. General Hawk must see something in you or you wouldn't have bothered. But damn, you got more balls than half the lads in the back in Patton pulling this shit. I don't know about that. Not like I actually had a say in the matter. Well, you must have been fighting the infected for a while. Got any advice? Yeah, don't try to rely on the force alone to get through this. You might take down one or two, hell, might even take down 100. But it's always more of them, and you'll want to have enough ammo for all of them. Focus on the objective, not on the enemy. Lower the bridge and get the hell out of Dodge. Right. Try and avoid a fight and focus on lowering the bridge. Yeah, and don't be afraid to fall back if you're getting exhausted. The APC has been fully prepped for you. Got food, a place to camp. and even anti-infection meds, thanks to the doctor from the Civic Convoy showing up and helping mass produce them. Got it, thanks. Oh, that's pretty cool. So we can come back over here whenever things are looking a bit rough. Not too bad. So more than likely, things are going to probably get kind of rough if that's the case. Oh, good doggos. Alright, well, unfortunately though, we're out of time with this one, so I'm going to wrap it up here. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. We shall come back next time and see what awaits us. You're just a random paramedic. See what awaits us going into town. As a matter of fact, let's take a little peek in here. Doggo packs, of course. Well, more doggos to start off with. That's always a good plus. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Stick around for the next one. I'll catch you then.